Frank, come over and check this out. The new Zach showed up.
Oh, yo, the new Zach? What the hell? He finally arrived.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got it on tax. It's totally not, like, illegal.
Oh, the company card? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just let the government pay for it. You know how it
It was just a few million, so it's nothing too crazy. You shouldn't get in too much trouble.
That's chump change. Chump change.
Righty, let's see this
A
thing
little
open.
unboxing. Yeah.
Get a little yeah, bro. I'm excited. Do you want to do the honors of opening the chamber, or?
Yeah, give me a crowbar, bro.
Okay.
Hey guys, ready to start the podcast?
Yo,
it's
this
weird
Zach's
'cause,
just
like-
as good as the last one. Look at this motherfucker. He's got the cool
Actually,
glasses and everything.
I mean,
I
yeah.
must say, I did. Have
Wait,
to
what do you mean the
request that they
old
make-
Zach?
Oh, you
don't
heard
worry about
nothing.
Oh, okay.
Which can get you warmed up with some, I guess, moral scenarios, just to get you all, just to make sure you're psychologically.
We gotta check you're not an insane person.
Oh, okay.
Zach.
I mean, I don't understand why we're doing this, considering nothing has changed in the past, like, since I last talked to you. But
Yeah,
you know,
but we want to check
I'm
your
all, I
sanity
mean,
just
I'm
in
all
case.
for a little bit of moral calibration. So you know.
Yeah, it'll
That's
be
cool.
for all of us. Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink,
Great.
nudge, nudge.
Well, yeah.
John, that's
Ready
why I'm
to
saying
ready to
wink
go.
out loud.
Another exciting adventure.
Going on adventure.
So who shall start us off?
Someone was.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm getting morally calibrated, so I feel like I should be receiving one first,
Tom.
and then making my decisions based off of that.
I ain't got
It's really strange that I don't have any memories past like.
Oh, just put it down
literally,
to
like, 2
last
minutes ago.
Thursdayism. Don't worry about it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a case of the Mondays, if not Saturday.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Everything only existed like starting Thursday. That's how it works.
Yeah.
All your memories are false.
sorry, what?
That's
that's
it's
not
last
important.
Thursdayism. All your memories are false, and you only just started like existing last Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about the
okay.
USB stick stuck in your ear.
It's
not
a
big deal.
philosophical like thing. It's like simulation theories and shit. It's
I
like,
see. Yeah,
oh, everything just started existing last Thursday. All your memories are fake. But you have
What?
no way to verify that it's true or not.
Thank
I
you.
must apologize.
Dude, you know, I gotta remember to jack the audio up.
What a
and the
rip.
audio.
Truly.
Damn.
Oh, but I wanna really bump the audio on that.
Shit.
But
So-
yeah, I'm ready for a.
What kind of mental conditioning do we give this boy?
Yeah, you know.
I don't know.
It's strange because I just I feel complicit in doing whatever you guys say, which is strange, but no. I'll
Now-
just chalk it up to the old
Zach.
you know.
Zach.
Yes.
Who-
yes, yes.
Who do you think would win?
Mhm.
Hydrogen bomb versus
Mhm.
coughing baby.
That is a tough one because you see, the coughing baby. I mean, obviously, okay. So terrain is obviously going to play a big part of this because coughing baby obviously has like on an open field, coughing baby has the clear advantage. But
Yeah.
if it's like a mountainous terrain, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit more of an even match because the baby, coughing baby isn't like all terrain, but I think I think it wouldn't disable it out of the fight entirely. So I think I think it'd still have a fighting chance, but I think it'd just make it a little bit more even for the hydrogen bomb. So
Hydrogen bomb just having a clear advantage of just area, obviously.
well, I mean,
Depending on landscape, like you're saying. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, mountainous region, you got like your valleys and peaks in the way of the coughing baby. So if you don't aim it right, like hydrogen bombs are not going to do anything. It's like rock paper scissors, really. It's just fucking,
mountain, plains, and ocean.
Specific circumstances, like. Yeah, hydrogen bomb ain't gonna do nothing to coughing baby. But I don't know what coughing baby's gonna do to the hydrogen bomb though. Like, you know.
One solid, like, crunchy ass cough is gonna.
Crunchy ass cough's just gonna disable this bomb.
The coughing baby. I mean, did we ever think to consider that maybe it's coughing?
Why is the baby coughing?
It's because it's got fire breath and it's coughing to clear its throat so that it can activate its fire breath.
I was more under the assumption it just had whooping cough and is fucking dying, but you know.
Well, I mean, if it's already dying, I feel like it is a pretty unfair advantage.
I'm just thinking it's doing.
Can the hydrogen bomb get whooping cough?
That is an interesting question.
See, I was thinking it's like one of those babies, like one, like, you know, like kids have like that really crunchy, like.
Fucking duck cough or whatever.
Yeah. I
didn't know babies had the babies have the duck cough. Whatever the fuck they do. Something like that. I'm trying to do my rendition.
Well, now that I've been calibrated, I feel like I could clearly, you know, I could
That's
probably
very
throw my head in
What a moral question we just
It's hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby.
Yeah, I feel like my morals have been calibrated enough for me to make my own moral conundrum.
Nothing to do with it. Yeah.
There was a good, like, you know, like almost a third of the podcast length.
Dedicated to the hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was an important debate.
Can't wait to see comments about that.
Do you want to hear my would you rather?
Is it a pack-in hypothetical that comes with the...
With the what?
Is it a what? What did you say?
Is it a pack-in hypothetical that comes with the clones?
What do you mean with the clones?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean with the clones, bro?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's strange that you
Zach has
that
a hypothetical would you rather. Maybe we should.
My hypothetical would you rather does involve clones. For I don't know why, but I just got clones on the brain, you know. So my would you rather is, would you rather have clones that you can only clone yourself once a week, and they last for 24 hours, or would you rather be able to clone yourself as many times as you want, as frequently as you want, but they are like worse copies every time?
Okay, so you can either do one a week, so there's like a perfect recreation.
Yeah, so you get one that's a perfect copy for a day once a week.
Yeah.
I think I would take.
You have to really pick out the day and like what you're gonna use that like copy for. It's kind of.
You'd have to set it up for a day where it's like, I don't want to do this, so I'll just make another version of it.
Make another version to do it.
But
what if they don't do it?
Yeah,
you haven't considered that. What if they don't want to do it as well?
It's not a compliant clone. It's a perfect clone. So it's gonna you're gonna have to come up with some kind of
lazy as your ass.
If anything, that choice is bad because it's like if the clone is a perfect clone, so it has all your memories. It knows that it only has 24 hours to live.
I like the idea of inferior minions. They're just like they're so stupid and subservient. Yeah, they'll just do fucking anything for you. So like having infinite amount of these inferior clones just to do your random bidding, I feel like could be a fun scenario, you know.
Sure.
I think we've learned a bit about Frank today.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
not to say
a dominator kind of.
I'm not doing anything to the clones. What are you talking about?
It seems like you want to have a lot of stupid people do stuff for you.
I know it's on the company card, but you can't. You just cannot.
I can't fuck the clones. Shit.
Wait, what the hell? Dude, you can't say fuck on the podcast.
No.
What the fuck do you mean?
Important people
What the
listen to
fuck?
this.
Important people. One important people.
Barack Obama is a
Barack
confirmed listener of
Obama.
this podcast.
We're not gonna get Obamacare anymore. What the
We
fuck?
don't
bro?
anyway.
We're not
We
gonna
got
get Obama.
Medicare.
We need Obamacare. We need Obamacare. We're in America. We're not in Australia and in New Zealand. We're all in the same room, and we're definitely in the United States of America.
That's
Yeah,
not
for
how this
sure.
works.
We're all sitting together in the White House.
Yeah,
This house is
It's
pretty
true.
quiet, not gonna lie.
yeah. We asked our good pal Joe if we could rent the room, and he was like,
Joe.
we're kind of low on the budget, so yeah, I guess that works for us. So
Joe.
yeah,
You had to
so
book it out.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
John Cena. Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
I think Zach's gonna put the air horn on again.
I would never,
Air horn.
because as I previously mentioned, I feel so calm and
So calm.
willing to listen to what you
So-
have to say.
Collected. Yes.
Yes,
What
excellent.
a serene time to be around.
Yes. Are you trying to hypnotize our audience, bro? Like,
Did you say a serene time to be aroused?
Around.
No, he said to be around.
Around.
Okay.
Not
I was about to
around.
say, this is
Thomas,
not-
yeah, I think that's pretty
Damn.
telling of your current situation.
A bit of Freudian slip right there.
No, I just heard you
No,
say
I heard you say
aroused.
aroused, bro.
No, I swear, I'm not aroused. You're the aroused.
I'm not aroused. You are.
I'm not crying!
I'm not crying. You're erect.
I swear I'm
You're
fine.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Don't cry because it's smile over because it happened.
Happened.
Don't come because it's over. Get erect because it happened. That doesn't make sense.
Why are both of you such filthy little arousal boys
I'm a
right
little
now?
sexual deviant. What can I say?
What can I say? I'm a little bit of a guy.
A little bit
Sorry,
of a
can I
fucking
just-
man.
Can I just have the floor for a second?
Yeah.
I
Every
mean-
episode,
Yeah.
every episode, we say some shit, and it makes me remember that Mum is listening to this, like in the future. And I'm like, man.
Hi,
This
Thomas's
is-
mom. I'm
well.
Here
for
to say hi.
context. I am a little drunk, so
I'd like to dedicate this
Bro.
episode to Thomas's mom.
Thanks.
tribute to your mom,
Tenacious D.
Tom.
This is just a tribute.
Time to one out for the mum.
You're a
What,
terrible
calling out for the
man.
homies?
It's terrible. That's terrible. Your mother's a lovely lady.
I wouldn't
Thanks.
know. I've never met her. At least that's what I want you to think.
No.
Nay, I jest.
I do.
I promise. I'd know if there was a devilishly handsome Kiwi around me. I'd know.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Not if I was wearing my ninja suit.
With or without the kiwi cocaine.
Oh my god, Frank.
Frank, you need to stop being such a silly Billy.
I'm being a silly Billy. You
We're
shouldn't have said
trying
that
to-
image. It was too funny.
You ever heard of a train? Do you know what they are? They're on the rails. And do you know what we're not right now? On the rails.
On the rails.
Speaking
gonna
of
say-
trains, when was the last time everyone's been on a train?
This time we're getting an explicit rating. You watch.
Thomas, when was the last time you were on a tank engine?
Whoa.
I hate you. Also, I don't think I've ever been actually on a steam train.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, bro.
I have.
I don't know if I've definitely been on a train, but I don't know what was powering the train.
Steam.
It was a very short train ride because
diesel.
it's literally just like
Well, you really got diesel or coal. I think that's the two. If you can find a locomotive these days.
yeah, that was the one that I took because in New Zealand there's like a very specific like
There's
kind of
a,
tourist attraction. It's like the Kingston whatever.
There's a train museum in Queensland in Ipswich. It's a railway workshop. They got steam engines that go sometimes. I've been on that. Went on that for my my 7th birthday. That was pretty cool.
We have a steam engine that's like it's like a less than 20-minute drive away from my house.
Right.
And it's not connected to like any major railways or anything, but it's like
Yeah, same with
but like it can turn
museum
on.
one.
Yeah. It can turn on and like go backwards and forwards on like a tiny piece of track.
Yo. Go
Yeah, it's kind of
backwards.
crazy. Yeah, it's wild.
And I want to point out that before we started recording, I was like, "Hey guys, just a quick note. Can we like dial it back so we're not like bouncing around too much?"
Hey, I got us back on the rails. We're talking about trains now, Thomas.
We are.
Thomas,
I like trains.
Thomas. Speaking of Thomas the Tank Engine, what is your favorite childhood TV show?
It's
A
terrible.
childhood TV show.
Yes.
Oh man.
Depends what
Well-
era of my
well,
childhood.
well, well,
'cause there's
say,
many,
like-
many shows that came and
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Came
Say
and
like
went.
what was a show from your childhood that you liked?
I remember watching Regular Show a lot and Adventure Time.
Yeah, Adventure Time is
Adventure
definitely
Time
one
was
for
one of
me
my
as well.
favorite early teen shows.
Yeah,
My
I remember. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's all good.
Another one that really stands out to me is Kid vs. Cat. If anyone remembers it.
I think you're too old.
I just, dude.
He had
Tommy
he had the
Zoom.
brain moment.
Sorry,
What did you wait, Tom? What did you say?
Tommy Zoom, bro. It was on CBeebies. Distinctly remember it.
Did anyone watch Tom and Jerry here?
Yeah.
Like-
Yes.
Yeah, that's absolute classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my grandparents like used to live on a farm and they had this like tiny TV that only had like. Do you guys have like Freeview in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty much Freeview, and on like the channel that had like cartoons in the morning, it'd have like some Tom and Jerry, it'd have like some Scooby Doo, and then like maybe like 2 other random shows that aired, and then it would just be like ads for the rest of the day, and then I just have to like go and play around the farm.
Yeah, that's similar to like my cartoon experiences or like early childhood show experiences is from Freeview, like national broadcasts, kids television.
Yeah.
There's ABC, they're the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. They used to have the kids stuff in the morning, but then they split off to a separate channel where it'd just be like kid and tween related content. So, there used to be like a lot of shows like back in my day. There's a lot of random dumb shit that can't come to mind. But like if I ever saw it, I'd be like, "Oh shit, I know that," but I couldn't tell you by name.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I remember there was this really weird show where it was like Bow on the Go or something, and it was like this girl and like her lizard, and it was animated, and there'd be like this guy that it was one of those things where it's like each like episode is like its own self-contained little problem and solution, where it's like, oh, the Gringlemore took our jingly doo. We need to go through these 3 different rooms to go get the jingly doos, and each different room would have like an activity that they needed to beat that involved exercise. So you would like get up off of your seat and like do the same moves that they were doing, and then they'd be like, just need to do it a little bit faster now, and then you do that, and then they get the thing and they'd move on to the next room until they got to the end.
Damn, bro.
And it was kind of a banger.
I'm actually
Can I?
I'm actually looking up the old cartoons now because I'm just like, damn, what did I actually watch as a kid?
Yeah,
Can I share a memory from when I was a wee lad?
you sure can.
Yeah.
So, in Australia, as Frank was talking about earlier with ABC, there was like the offshoot channel, which is ABC3,
Yeah.
which is more like kids content, but like not like little, but like a bit older.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And yeah. And I distinctly remember being a child, laying in bed and watching ABC3, and then at around 10 o'clock at night, ABC3 would shut off for the night, so no more broadcasting.
Yeah.
But I'd still be like awake. And so I'd end up flicking over to the ad network, or like the shopping network,
Oh,
and just like
yeah.
watching ad rolls for like hours.
I used to
and I
do
was
that
so
as well.
engaged. Yeah.
There was like one like oscillating saw blade that I used to be like really infatuated with for some reason. I was just like, damn, this is a cool ass commercial.
Yeah, I remember the one where it was like, dude's advertising. It's like, oh, here's this ladder, and it comes
the
apart, and you have
fucking
4 ladders.
Extendo ladder shit. There's like it can go on stairs. It can
Yes.
extend. It can fucking. There's a step ladder. It can be duplicated to like hold wood so you could cut it or something.
Yes, yes. Oh my god.
All
I
the
know
ads
exactly
that
what
we-
you're talking about because I used to watch the same sort of shit.
Ah, that's so good. I used to love the advertising network.
Something
Bro, all the
bad.
ads we had were just about like freaking vacuum cleaners and like mops. They
Yeah,
were
they
so
used to be,
they were such boring ads. They didn't have any like personality. It was just like, have you ever tried vacuuming and it's been like so weak and bad? Well, now introducing the not weak and bad Lux. Now it is vacuuming better.
Well, not to say that there weren't like ads like that, but it's just that it kind of made the other ones more hype because it was like, oh, I got the ladder one.
Sorry
Sure,
to,
sure.
to like backtrack a little bit to the kids cartoon stuff.
That's fine.
But Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Wait. I need to look this up to think.
Oh.
I need to make sure that this is what I'm
pretty
thinking
sure
of
I
the thing that
remember
you're telling, that you're saying.
This
Ignore the
is
typing
like the
noise.
American equivalent of like Goosebumps and
Yo,
what we do
bro,
in the
this
dark
show
and shit.
went
Yes!
crazy.
Like, this
Oh
used
my
to play
God.
all the time, and it's
Oh
just
my
like,
god, bro.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? It was
I
like
remember-
the most
I
weirdest
remem-
fucking stories, and just like,
Dude, that show was mortifying when I was a child.
Bro,
Right?
I remember there was like an episode where I can remember two very vividly in my head. One of them was this girl was like trying to get reward money for like a missing cat by like painting cats and being like, here is your cat, and they're like, this is obviously not my cat. And then eventually at the end of the thing she gets eaten by a tiger. So that's one of them. And
do you know there's
the moral is don't
104
lie.
episodes.
That's so
Dude,
many. That's so many.
That's literally like Grimm's fairy tales, but like animated.
Right, and then there was
Pretty
one
much,
where
right? That's pretty much it.
they would legit just like pick their nose and flick it on the wall, and then they like all of the like boogers came to life. And
Yeah,
like, I
Revenge of the
remember
Boogeyman. I literally just, I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah,
Uh,
crazy show.
Speaking of traumatizing kids shows, do you guys remember Figaro?
Yes. Yes, that was
shit,
weird.
that was-
it was like a
that was
different
horrifying.
phobia each episode.
Yeah, I remember the one where it was the fear of spiders episode, where he like the spider like came down, he blew it away, and then it came back and swung into his mouth,
Bruh.
and that trauma that stuck with me.
Nah, bro.
Do you remember Brum?
Remember
What?
what?
Brum.
Brum, yeah.
Brum.
Bro.
Fucking little car with stories.
Bro, used to go on adventures. Yeah.
I mean,
used to scare me.
we all had Bob the Builder and Fireman Sin.
Yes.
Do Do you guys remember Handy Manny?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. You'll break
Not-
it, we fix it.
It wasn't in my age group at the time it came out, but I remember it.
I remember
Oh yeah, Fireman Sam, dude.
there was one episode where he was having a really like bad day. It was all like a bunch of bad stuff was happening, and then he picked up the phone and he was like, "We break it, you fix it," and he was like, "Oops." I was like, "Ha ha ha." It was funny because he said it wrong.
Okay.
You guys, it's funny. I feel like everyone remembers Postman Pat, but I could not recall a single episode.
Yeah, I could not recall, but
No,
yeah, definitely.
I
I watched it.
feel the
Can't
same.
remember a single episode.
I remember watching it. Honestly, not a single episode.
Postman
recall?
Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
Actually, I think Mum and I have spoken about that, where it's like one of the lyrics in the intro is Pat feels he's a very happy man.
Good for him, bro. He's feeling
What is
himself.
like? He feels that he is a very happy man. Like he isn't a very happy. He feels that he is.
Yeah, that's
I
an
feel
interesting
very happy,
implication.
man.
Early in the
Morning. Yo, Miffy and friends.
Miffy. Oh yes. Yeah, sorry
Yes.
for listeners having to deal with my horrendous audio right.
There's just so many.
Dude, Pingu. Oh man.
Pingu. Oh, Pingu.
Oh, bro.
That's OG ABC.
I-
Like before ABC3, like Pingu used to play on ABC all the time.
I wish I could like remember. Like I have memories of Pingu, but I don't have any like memories of like specific episodes. I just remember
Oh,
like
same.
him being angry.
Yeah, no, same. I just,
He was angry all the time, bro.
what are some other like traumatizing childhood shows of you fellas got?
Traumatizing.
Trying
I don't have a traumatizing show. I have a movie that traumatized me when I was 7.
Go for it.
Shaun of the Dead, because I was
Sure.
I was young, and then
Yeah.
my mum was watching it, and I came in and she was like, "This is a scary movie. Probably shouldn't watch it." I was like, "I'll be fine." And then I watched it, and then I had to sleep with a radio on so that I knew that society hadn't collapsed.
Bro. You got turned into an apocalypse prepper by Shaun of the Dead.
I was actually so terrified, bro.
Be like,
And now that's like carried over into my like life of like white noise helps me sleep. But like I don't need it, but it helps me sleep more than it hinders me sleep.
bro, animation that never sat right with me. Like it didn't creep me out, but I was just like, this is strange. It's like Angela Anaconda.
I have no clue.
The
what that is.
animation, so I hated the animation. So like when I was younger, I was like, what the fuck is this? And the way she talks is annoying as
Oh
hell.
no! Oh, that's That is.
Yeah, I never liked it.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That is dreadful. Everyone at home, I'm gonna put an image up. And just keep it there, so you have to just give us.
So
That's
terrible,
all
bro.
you get. You get this image.
Bro,
Yeah.
if we're talking about
A rambunctious
terrifying-
girl and her friends adventure at school in their community.
bro, Courage the Cowardly Dog had some kind of traumatizing episodes.
I did, but I never watched it as a kid because I only watched free.
I never.
I watched it as a
Yeah,
kid
no.
because my family, we had like more channels, but like I didn't like watch very many shows. I was kind of more doing
I never
like
had like
away like outside
Any-
stuff.
cable or Foxtel or whatever.
I never watched Courage the Cowardly Dog either. It just was never.
I never
really
had
on
access
when
to
I was-
Nickelodeon. Is that what it's on?
No, it was on Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah, I never had access to that either.
Yeah, no, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel. They were all exclusive.
They'd be on what we
Premium.
call Foxtel.
Yeah.
Okay,
We call it
I'm gonna-
Sky for some reason.
I'm gonna test you guys.
Mhm.
You guys remember Balamori?
Remember what?
What?
Balamori.
Balamori.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, man, that's really disappointing because I remember that pretty distinctly from when I was younger.
Nope.
Wow, really?
Nobody watched CBeebies, you weirdo.
What the fuck, bro? Fuck you. Don't call me a weird. You call me a weirdo. That's what's more upsetting.
No, it's because it's British TV.
It's British, innit?
It's British TV, that's why I never watched it. I mean, they did put some CBeebies stuff on, like, ABC, but never this.
Man, I'm feeling attacked.
Bro, when I was really young, I watched the Teletubbies.
Oh yeah, that's always a constant.
Yeah, and then I for like a decent period of my life, I gaslighted myself into thinking that maybe that show didn't exist and it was just like a weird dream that I'd had. And then eventually it finally like came up again in real life and I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh god, it wasn't just a dream.
Thomas, was it you who's one of my friends who remembers In the Night Garden?
I remember it.
I do remember it In the Night Garden.
Bro, that was a banger.
Oh no, yeah, I think
The
actually we've
honky
spoken about-
ponky.
Where it's like I think when I was younger I was like, this is weird and creepy, but now that I'm older I'm like, damn, I could pass out to an episode of In the Night Garden.
Yeah, bro.
Like I could knock out to that, bro.
In the Night Garden is such a nice
Doesn't make
little
any
show.
sense to me.
No, it doesn't have to. It's chill.
All I know is the honky ponky.
Yeah.
It's the train.
Macca-pacca,
It's the
bro.
train thing, and then,
Oh, yeah, bro,
Macca-pacca was there.
the Macca-pacca.
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 It's like a Pokemon.
Dude.
It just says his name.
Yeah.
Cause the outro of it is the whatever, like the blue dude in the
Yeah.
boat like floating away. Which like it's the same. Honestly, I want that.
I'm pretty sure the intro is him coming in on the boat, so I feel like
Yeah.
That makes sense.
he just visits the Night Garden whenever he feels like it.
I wanted to visit the Night Garden.
It's funny how he visits the Night Garden and then the episodes very often don't involve him.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, King, but we're doing our own thing. You can now that you're on the island, go over to the like little baby daycare while we actually go do some interesting shit.
He gets excluded from Night Garden activities because he's an outsider.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Do you know what makes
upset.
me feel like an outsider?
What?
When I look at that giant like box that says Zack clone on it.
Ignore that.
Like that's I don't know if I can be comfortable being on a podcast that actively owns my life essentially.
Oh,
Well,
come on, Zach.
um,
We're all clones around here. Get in.
Listen, guys. I've got an idea.
Mm.
Because clearly, I'm gonna assume that what you did is you just cloned me to participate exclusively in the podcast, and the original Zach's life is just kind of in disarray right now. So what I'm prepositioning is I take over. We make another clone, but I go resume his life so that you guys don't get in trouble with the police, and then that one
Who said we were
is
getting
the
in trouble with the
podcast one.
police?
How about
Um,
the fact that a man died, and instead of being like, "Hey, this man died," you were like, "Let's just clone him." Cloning, of course, being morally ambiguous at best and downright
Oh,
illegal.
come on! It's
at worst.
ethical. It's ethical.
hey, you
I
know
don't
you
know.
said that the original Zach's life would be in disarray.
Yes.
It's a I
Wait,
mean-
am I not your first clone? How many clones have there been?
Oh no, we haven't. No, you're the first. It's just that the other Zach had a heart attack.
I see.
Yeah. So we kind of need you to take his shoes as well. So basically, just
And
be
you
the new
cool
Zach.
Yeah,
glasses,
but
we need
do,
them.
do you just not have it in the budget to clone another one so that I can take back the other Zach's wife?
No, because
But
also in the
you already
tax,
have
It's
taken back his life.
Yeah, but it just I feel like his original life was stretched pretty thin. Doing okay. What I was trying to get an excuse for was getting another clone that I could boss around essentially.
the issue is with that. Is that $3 million is hard enough to explain for like
For one tax
purposes.
receipt.
Yeah, sure.
like that's kind of weird to just say, hey, we don't have this $3 million.
Mhm.
And so I
We've
think 6
nothing to
million
show
would be a
for
bit-
it. At least
Yeah.
with you.
Sure.
Just
Well,
think of we're trying to be in the good books of the ATO.
I see. Well, I, as a
Trying to run
clone
away.
who has practically just been woken up and am now sentient to the fact that I'm a clone, I don't think I have much podcasting gusto for any more podcasting right now.
That's fair. We have also hit a crisp like 35 minutes.
So I'd wager that I need to go. I need to go research original Zach's life and kind of make sure that I'm doing it all correct.
You do look a little different. I had to ask them to make you less handsome because it was kind of ruining my ego the first time.
Yeah,
around,
no,
so-
it's all good. The glasses, I
tidy
feel
them
like
up.
you said they were cool, but I feel like you were saying that so that I keep them on because they make me look worse. I think.
No, you're
the
cool.
glasses
you're
are
cool.
cool.
You're cool.
It's just that the rest of you isn't as
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
and the
for
glasses
sure.
offset.
Yeah. Well, guys, of listeners of the podcast, I'm gonna go squash the beef with these fellas and sort out original Zach's wife.
Squash baby.
Thank you. If you stuck around to the end of this podcast, congratulations, you win nothing.
Thank you for coming back.
Thank
The
you
6 people
for
that
your
have listened to
return
this.
listen.
Yeah.
Can't
Much
wait for you.
appreciated, people.
Tune in next time to see if I've managed to get original Zach's wife
Regain
together,
his humanity.
and that.
But sorry. We didn't address last time. I know what the pod in podcast means.
Oh yeah, what does the podcast mean?
Play on demand.
Ah. Well, there you have it, folks.
Lame.
It's time. Can't wait for you to play on demand our podcast next week.
Can't wait for you
Bye-bye.
to play on demand our cast. Goodbay.
Goodbye.
Playing Commander's dick.
Bye. Bye.